then you know it's Christmas. When the snow starts to fall, then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas, 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe.
Hi guys, welcome back to the first official day of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. We've got so many awesome videos to share with you guys. If you are not familiar with Vlogmas, Vlogmas is, I think, traditionally a vlog every day up until the 25th of December, Christmas Day. But I'm gonna do a mixture of sit-down videos like today's video as well as vlogs. So you'll get like a nice mixture of both. You'll be seeing us every day up until Christmas and on Christmas Day. So there will be a video out every day. I'm gonna have them come out at 5 p.m. every day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new, and make sure you hit that little bell as well, as that will notify you guys when a video is up. Anyway, introduction's done, let's just jump right to it. So today I'm just sitting down with you guys and sharing my top 5 tips to a cheaper and stress-less Christmas. So these are things that I put in practice to make sure that come Christmas and come the holiday season, I'm not stressed, I'm not like super busy and like crazy, and we also don't blow our budget. So these things I've trialed and tested, they work for us. I just thought I would introduce Vlogmas with some really good tips that could make your Christmas life a lot easier. I know it's probably a little late to put a lot of these in practice now, but this is the perfect time to get ready for Christmas next year. I know that sounds crazy, but it really is. So anyway, let's go. Tip number 1 is to join a reward scheme. So I'm not too sure if they do this anywhere else in the country. I'm pretty sure they would have very similar things, but here in Australia, our 2 most common reward schemes is Flybuys and what is Woolworths? And Woolworths reward scheme. I'm not exactly sure. I will link the name of those 2 reward schemes up there. I use Flybuys personally. So you sign up for free, it doesn't cost you anything, and every time that you purchase something at an affiliated shop with Coles, their reward scheme is Flybuys, and it also includes like Liquorland and Kmart and Target. Woolworths one includes Woolworths, Big W, etc. So every time you spend money at those stores, you just swipe your card, you gain points, and I think every 1,000 points is $5, and every $1 you spend you get a point. So you accumulate your points and then you trade it in for cash, usually gift cards for the supermarket or the shop. And they also email you heaps of bonuses. Like if you spend $120 at Coles, you will get 2,000 bonus Flybuy points, which is fantastic. It's $10. So I do this throughout the whole entire year, and by come Christmas, I've racked up like $200 or more of Flybuys that I can use for groceries, alcohol, and that literally pays for all of our food and all of our drinks, and sometimes presents as well for Christmas Day. It's free money, guys. Like, I know it takes the year to accumulate, but it's free money. And you think about it, like come Christmas, if you start now, you don't need to stress about like the big grocery bill or the big alcohol bill, or you know, you've got it all covered. It's the best thing, and it doesn't cost you a cent, and the only thing you have to do is swipe your card when you buy stuff. Like, that's it. So I highly recommend it. It works for us. Tip number 2 is to open up a savings account for your Christmas presents. So every week I put away $10 of my money, and Luke puts away $10 of his money. $10, what's that, like 2 cups of coffee? $10 is like a McDonald's lunch. Like, it's not much. It's something that's completely manageable. You put away $10 each week, $20 as a family. I guess me and Luke at this stage have separate finances. So I put away $10, he puts away $10. By Christmas, we've both got $520 $20 for Christmas presents. So that's over $1,000. So by Christmas, we don't have any massive outlay of money for Christmas presents or food or alcohol. So that's pretty much like Christmas covered, and it doesn't feel like you spent anything. And we get the money deducted straight out of our account. We don't even notice it was ever taken out. It gets put straight into our Christmas savings fund, and that's it. And we've done Christmas. It is so good. If my biggest tip is the earlier you prep, the easier Christmas is going to be. I know it sounds silly to start now, but I swear to you guys, you're going to thank me come Christmas next year. I promise. Tip number 3 is to go through all the kids' toys and even your own stuff like clothes and stuff, and put the stuff that you're no longer using, the kids are no longer playing with, on Gumtree and sell it. This is great for one, it declutters the kids' rooms and it declutters your stuff in preparation for Christmas, because we all know they're gonna get a whole lot of new stuff. So you might as well clear out their old stuff. And 2, they go to new homes that, you know, other kids are gonna appreciate. And 3, you make extra cash for Christmas, which is a win-win situation in my hand. So I always do this probably a couple of months before Christmas. I go right through the kids' rooms, I fill up a big bucket of toys they're no longer playing with, I clean them all up, disinfecting them, put them on Gumtree, as well as clothes. I've been doing it a lot with baby clothes now because I kept so much of Lucy's clothes, and now we've got Ezra. We don't plan on having any more kids, so I'm getting rid of all of her baby clothes, you know, washing them up, packaging, putting them on Gumtree and selling them to a new home. And you get extra money to play with. Like, I've sold a whole bunch of her baby clothes and I walked away with an extra $150. Like, you know, it's just fantastic, and they go to a new home. So highly, highly recommend it. Tip number 4 is shop the sales throughout the year. I know this is not going to apply for every kid. Like, it was a bit hard to do this for Jackson because he changes what he's into so often. So it was a bit hard to buy him gifts 6 months prior, as he might not be into that by Christmas. But there were certain things that I could definitely buy beforehand. And Lucy, I brought all of her presents 6 months ago. I know in Australia we have 2 really big toy sales around mid-year. Also around tax time they have heaps of really big sales. I did a lot of Christmas shopping at those sales and got nearly all of their presents half price. I do not pay full retail for any of their Christmas presents, like at all. As I will go through, I'm going to do what I got my kids for Christmas, and I'll let you know the prices that I paid, but I never pay full price at all, ever. No, not going there. I always get them on sale. When something pops up during the year that's on sale at a really good price and I know that's something they'll want or something that they need, I buy and put it in the cupboard. I have like a whole cupboard like stashed of presents. I also pick up like little things for like kids' birthdays throughout the year. If they go to birthday parties, it's really, really good habit to get into, is if you see a really good clearance, pick it up, put it in the cupboard. There's always going to be a birthday present, a birthday party that they're going to go to, and yeah, it's great. Again, it makes Christmas way less stressful. Like, I literally had 90% of Christmas done, like finished in August. So yeah, another really good habit to get into. Is to do a Kris Kringle type thing with your family. So instead of buying all of your relatives a, you know, small mediocre present because you've got like 15 of them, I suggest, and this is what our family does, is write your name on a piece of paper. You all pick out one name and you all buy one present for one other person. So everyone ends up with one really nice gift. Put a price limit on it. Everyone gets one really nice present instead of receiving 10 kind of smaller, maybe useless ones or ones you don't need. Sometimes you can also make like an Amazon list so people know exactly what you need and what you want. But I really suggest, yeah, to do a Kris Kringle type thing with your family. Maybe not for the kids, but definitely for the adults. It just puts that less pressure on having to buy so many presents and wrapping and organizing so many gifts. Then you've just got one that you can really focus your time and energy and make that one present like extra special and extra worthwhile. So it works really well in our family, and yeah, I think it makes Christmas a whole lot stressful. I personally get a little bit like anxious about buying people presents and making sure it's the perfect one, and are they gonna like it? Are they gonna use it? Oh, so only stressing over one gift is way better than stressing over like 10. So yeah, I think that's a good one. Anyway, that is my 5 top tips for a less stressful and cheaper Christmas. So let me know if you have any tips and tricks that you find work. Have you tried any of these and they have worked for you? I know I personally do all of them and they work really well for our family. So please let me know in the comments below. I'm always after new ideas to save money and to make life less stressful. I mean, who doesn't love that? Like, come on guys. Anyway, thank you so much for sitting through my first Vlogmas video, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I love saying that. I get to see you guys tomorrow and like every day. This is my Vlogmas mum dance. Yeah, car is stop. I promise I won't do that again. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. What is up with my shirt? And I hope you guys are having a fantastic 1st of December. Bye.